Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today on Cooking Up Love, we are making our Hoppin John for this year's small New Year's celebration. This is a one-pot recipe, starting with cooking the dried peas, then adding smoky, thick-cut bacon, onion, celery, and peppers, then ham, the rice, and spices. This is a delicious pot of comfort and Southern tradition, and hopefully this Hoppin John will bring lots of good luck in 2021. Here's a quick look at our ingredients, and I've listed the entire recipe in the description box below. To start, we're going to cook the dried black-eyed peas. This package comes with a seasoning packet. I'm going to remove this and use our own fresh vegetables and seasoning. Rinse and drain the dried black-eyed peas, then add them to a large pot. Add 8 cups of water and about a tablespoon of kosher salt. Bring this to a boil over medium-high heat. Then reduce it to a medium simmer and cook for about 2 hours. If you're short on time, you can use a 15-ounce can of black-eyed peas and jump down to the bacon part of the recipe. I cook my black-eyed peas without the cover, giving it a stir and adding more water to keep the peas covered. Start tasting the black-eyed peas at about the 1 hour 45 minutes to 2 hour mark, testing to see if the peas are tender. And if you're using a package like this, you'll have about 1.5 cups left over from the recipe. You can add more of the black-eyed peas to the recipe or save them for another dish. Once they're tender, remove the pan from the heat. And if this is your first time here, welcome! We're making easy, no-fail recipes that you can make with confidence and share with everyone you love. Like this delicious Hoppin John. We share new recipes every week, and I'd love to have you join us. Subscribe to find out when we've posted a new recipe. We'll need 1 cup of the cooking liquid for the recipe. Reserve it, and then drain the black-eyed peas. Hold the peas in the strainer and wash out the pot for our next step. Peel and chop 1/2 of a yellow onion. Chop 1 green or red pepper, and chop about 5 ribs of celery. Cook the bacon over medium heat until it's crispy and the fat has rendered. Once the bacon is cooked, remove it to a paper towel-lined plate. We'll only need about 2 tablespoons of the bacon fat. Spoon off the rest and save it for another recipe or discard it. Return the pan to medium heat and add the chopped vegetables. And saute them until they're tender. While the vegetables are cooking, chop the hunk of ham if you're using it. I'll leave the more fatty pieces large so that they can add flavor to the dish as we cook the rice and peas, and these are easy enough to spot in the finished dish if you want to remove them. Once the vegetables are tender, add in 1 cup of uncooked long grain rice and saute. Add a little more bacon fat if you need it. Then add in the ham and stir. Next, add in the spices. 1/2 teaspoon of dried basil, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of dried thyme, 1/4 teaspoon of dried oregano, 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, and 1 bay leaf. Stir and cook this for a minute or 2, and then add the 1 cup of reserved cooking liquid and 1 cup of chicken broth. And if you're using canned black-eyed peas, you'll add in 2 cups of chicken broth. Cover and simmer this for 10 minutes to cook the rice. Then stir and add in 2 cups of black-eyed peas. Add the bacon, tearing it into crumbles. And I like to keep some larger pieces so you can see the bacon in the Hoppin John. Cover and simmer this for 10 minutes. Then just remove the bay leaf, add any garnishes, and season to taste. I added 1/4 teaspoon of salt and ground pepper. And I like to serve ours with lemon wedges on the side, just to squeeze a little tartness into the richness of the Hoppin John. If you like this recipe, do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you love to entertain, I've put together a playlist of our potluck favorites to share with friends and family. We're wishing you all a happy new year, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.